Cousin, Jeezy is responding to Jeannie my claims that he was, DVing her and saying that she was the DVer. Girl, I feel sorry for little child support. Little Monaco. And then Jeezy is saying that she only mad because she wanted to have another baby, and I didn't want to have another baby. And I was like, a black woman, this is not a fight. Ooh, child, Jeannie Mai was beaten on his dark meat, her dark meat. Where's the cop? Why the cops not going to lock her up? But anyways, I'm just reading you the news, girl. I'm just telling you what's going on in these YouTube streets. According to TMZ, let's see what TMZ is saying. Jeezy claims. Let's take that down. Jeezy claims Jeannie Mai smearing me because I said no to baby number 2. This is the woman who didn't want to have kids, y'all. This is the woman who didn't want to have kids. And I told you. She meet the dark meat man and all of a sudden want to pop babies out. She wanted to have child support number 2. Congrats to Jeezy for seeing the light and not giving her baby number 2, because he realized she was a manipulator and she probably got with him to have the baby so she could have child support. See, a lot of y'all was in y'all feelings about the other video I did. But the reason why you were in your feelings is because you don't read your Bible. Jeannie Mai is in the Bible. Yes, she is. Jeannie Mai is in the Bible. See, brothers, and I'm going to be writing a book on this. When you're dating for marriage, I spend a lot of time talking to women about choosing their husband. Men also need to choose your wife wisely. A wife is a choice. You could choose a Delilah. That's going to kill you. You could choose a Jezebel like Meghan Markle. That's going to use you and monetize your pain. Or you could choose a virtuous woman like me, like the Proverbs 31 woman. And see, a lot of men, most men, when they are young, choose Delilahs. Because all you can see is her beauty, her sex appeal, her allure. I was watching The White Collar. Oh my God, that show was so good. And he was Neil, the real smart robber who's working for the FBI. He was scammed into dating a girl. And the reason why he was scammed into dating a girl is the girl studied his girlfriends, his ex-girlfriends, and she became them. So he says to the girl, Rebecca, you pretended to have the innocence of Kate, the wit of Sarah, and the allure of Alex. I was like, go ahead, Neil. Of course, the writers wrote that. See, a lot of men don't choose virtuous women. And I still have to come back. I know y'all sending me that picture of the football team where all the football players are white, are black, but the wives are all white. That's because most young men choose Delilahs. The next group of women are Jezebel. Those are women who choose men they can control. See, Prince Harry was attracted to Meghan because Meghan studied Lady Princess Diana, became Princess Diana, held her head like Princess Diana, say the things Princess Diana said, wore the clothes Princess Diana wore. And so Prince Harry recognized the spirit of his mother in her, but he doesn't realize she's a Jezebel who wants to control him and monetize his pain. And Princess Diana left Prince Harry $30 million, but because Meghan is a Jezebel, she can't live on $30 million. No, no, no. We need to sell your story for $250 million. That's a Jezebel. And very few men, very few, who really sit down and take time and think it through, choose the virtuous woman as their wife. And Jeezy chose Delilah. And see, Delilah will kill you. She will mess up your name. You will not be remembered for your greatness, but you will be remembered for the Delilah you chose. I haven't shouted in a while. Come on, church. Come on. See, as my little boy's getting older, I have to start writing these books to the men. Because I don't need him coming up in here with no Jezebel or Delilah. He needs to cross my threshold with a virtuous woman. And see, the virtuous woman, brothers, will honor you and respect you and praise you. The virtuous woman has your best interest at heart. Come on, church. She will pray for you and cover you with her prayers and her praise. She wants you to look at, when you read the Proverbs 31 woman, the Bible says her husband is known in the gates. You know what that means? When they see him, they don't even say, "Hi, Jake." They say, "That's the virtuous woman's husband." Come on, somebody. I feel church. So, brothers, be able to recognize Delilah, be able to recognize Jezebel, be able to recognize the virtuous woman. And as long as your little dick is leading you, you will always choose Delilah. And when you are not emotionally mature, you will choose Jezebel. But when you become a man and you are a whole man and a healed man, you will choose a virtuous woman. Y'all better buy the book when it come out. That's all I'm saying. Buy the book. And so Jeezy, like many men, choose Delilah. And now he want to cry. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. Anyways, Jesus find back at his estranged wife. Jeannie, whom he claims is out to smear him just because he didn't want to have a second kid with her, alleging she's out for revenge. Now, I appreciate Jeezy recognizing the demon. Recognizing that this spirit, see, brothers, the woman you choose is a spirit. It is a spirit that you are choosing. And the spirit you choose could destroy you. I feel church. The rapper filed new legal docs in his divorce case with Jeannie, and he's offering up a firm defense to Jeannie's bombshell claims from last week, in which she alleged Jeezy was reckless and abusive, and that he'd gotten physical on at least one occasion. Ooh, child. Not the ovulation app. Where's the date? April 9, 2022. Well, she says, tomorrow is when my eggs do what they do, so you got one job. Cap it. I remember this. I remember calling my husband. I'm ovulating. You gotta come home. Oh, Lord. Pregnancy is beautiful, isn't it? When created in the covenant of marriage. Isn't it beautiful? Whoa, somebody remembers me. I just want to sink into doing life with you again. Been really enjoying it lately. This is her. 3 more days. Here in this new paper of 10 by 10, Jeezy once denies any such notion, just like he did when she first leveled the claims and asked a rhetorical question. If I was so dangerous and abusive, why were you trying to have another baby with me? Go ahead, Jeezy. He said, if I'm so dangerous, I'm so reckless, I'm so abusive, why were you trying to have another baby with me? She was trying to have another baby with you, Jeezy, because that's another baby for child support. That's another little child support that could hold you by your balls for 18 years or 21 years. See, men, when you choose the wrong woman, those women hold you by your balls forever. Because you got to pay that child support 18 years, 21 years if the kid go to college. I have a couple of friends. They are praying, Lord, please don't let him go to college. Please don't let them kids go to college, because that means he got to pay child support till they're 21. Like, girl, how many more years he got to go? Girl, one more year if they don't go to college, one more year. Because if the kids go to college, you have to pay the child support till they're 21. Or if there's special needs, at least here in New Jersey. I don't know about the other states, okay? Indeed, Jeezy claims Jeannie was desperate for another bundle of joy with him and adding to their family of 3, but he claims when he rebuffed her, she simply could not handle it. That's why he was starting to come to his senses. Jeezy was in a fog. He was manipulated by Delilah. But as time went on, he started to come to his senses. And then he realized, oh, sugar, honey, iced tea. This demon's got me by my balls. I got to get out. As a matter of fact, I have a book with all balls on it. I need to finish the book. In fact, he even goes so far as to allege that once he notified her that he'd already drafted up divorce documents in June, threatening to file them if their marriage didn't improve, she went to IVF specialists to get that process going in hopes of conceiving that way. So this little Delilah Jezebel girl, after the man done drew up the divorce papers, she went to the IVF trying to get pregnant. Which means it's a good thing he didn't fertilize more than one egg, right? Oh, hello, man. Beware. So here she goes. Remember this?
Everybody always asks, why in this relationship has it changed you? What is it beyond his looks or his accolades that make me so attracted?
Looks? You mean dark meat?
To this relationship and working for it. Like actually working for it. Like changing myself, growing. It's the
love. Changing her thing, growing. I'm not going to play anymore because I don't want to get no thing. Change it because Freddie didn't have no money. Jeannie Mai was taking care of Freddie. So she had a baby with Freddie. She could get no child support, but she could get some child support with the black rapper. Of course, Jeezy said he wasn't on board with that, even though he claimed she pursued the process and might have dropped thousands of dollars. I heard $20,000 to $30,000 in doing so. He also claims this in his docs. Jeannie is allegedly the one whose blood runs hot, and he claims she's the one who's volatile and violent, suggesting she used to dudes who are more docile. We know she's volatile and violent and racist. Any woman who refers to a black man by dark meat, it only means, Jeezy, with your dumb self, you're only good to put her back out. That's all you're good for. Dark meat. In other words, this is why she says in the interview when he comes to talk to her about his, she says, who the F do you think you're talking to? Because you's a nickel. How dare you nickel talk to me like that? That's what she means. I've never, in 11 years, May 11 will be never 11 years, talk to my husband. Like, who the fuck do you think you're talking? I would, he would probably divorce me. But she talks to him like that because she doesn't respect him. See, ladies, you marry men you respect. Do not marry a man you do not respect. Because if you don't respect him, you will talk to him like that. Come on, church. Jeezy also claimed to continues to complain she's icing him out of parenting time with their young daughter, whom he claims he only saw for one day or night in April. Bottom line, he's airing all the dirty laundry in court docs as this divorce gets nastier and nastier. Yes, air it out, honey. We want to know about it. We've reached out to Jeannie's camp. So far, no words back. Yes, tell us. Excuse me. Tell us all about it. 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 Tell it. Tell it. And see, like Jeezy and these men, like these men need to be talking to other young men. Beware of these women. And women, I spend more than enough time talking to you about the husband you choose. If you don't respect him, if you don't honor him, if you don't adore him, do not marry him. The only reason you will marry a man you do not respect, honor, adore, admire, and praise is if you're a Jezebel or a Delilah and you want to kill that man, you want to unalive him, unalive his good name, unalive his career, or control him. That's why you would marry a man like that. I love you, my darlings. Comment below about the drama going on with Jeezy and Jeannie Mai. Let it all air out. I'm gonna come back and talk about the guns. How he said she placed the gun there. He would have never leave the gun like that on the floor. And that the night we saw him walking around with the guns, he was home alone and he was checking the doors. And he said, if you notice, I went in the basement after I was walking around because I was going down there to relax and unwind. But the little Jezebel, the Delilah, want us to think that he was walking around with the guns with them at the home. And she wasn't even there. She is a Delilah. And Delilahs unalive you. Unalive your name, your career, your good name. And this is why, man, I need to start teaching more. You must not make an emotional decision when you are choosing a wife. You don't make a decision with your dick. It will destroy your name forever. What is Delilah? What is Samson remembered for? Delilah. Samson is not remembered for all his great work he has done. He's remembered for being deceived by a woman. What the proverb says, a whorish woman will bring a man down to a piece of bread. Do not be deceived by a whorish woman, brothers. Find you a virtuous woman. There are lots of beautiful, virtuous, godly women out here. And if your little dick is making the decision, you know something is wrong. No, am I saying you don't want your little thing to jump? No, I'm not saying that. Because me personally, I want no man that don't make my panties wet. Just by saying hello, I'm like, oh Lord. I needed to tinkle. I needed to say meow. If it don't meow, I don't want to. But what I'm saying, especially in the Black community, they make it sound like if you have a husband that can provide for you, he's going to beat you and cheat on you. I've been married 11 years. My husband don't even raise his voice to me. And to my knowledge, he's been faithful. My doctor, wise woman. She said, unless you're with him 365, 24/7, you don't know what that man is doing. So my point is, you can have a whole husband, ladies. Brothers, you can have a whole wife. She can be beautiful, sexy, godly, and virtuous. I love you. I have to go. 23 Tesla guys available on Amazon. Show me love and support. Talk to you later. Bye.